And we're now live. Hi, from Next Level, Ken.
Hi, I'm Billy.
I'm Scott.
Today we're playing Jurassic Park from Stern. Came out 2018. I don't really know. Maybe 2017. Somewhere around there. Game designer is Keith Owen. His second game? Yeah. Anyway, we want to talk about all the middle stuff and stuff we were talking about a minute ago, or do we just want to jump in and start playing? You're right. What's your strategy on this game, Billy?
It depends on if I'm in match play or if I'm going for a GC.
Let's say going for a GC just to make it simple, because...
Yeah. So, if I'm going for a GC, then I'm definitely going to be reaching Visitor Center during the course of that. So, there's a map here. When you move through it by completing the paddock modes, when you get all the way to the end, you reach the Visitor Center and get a really valuable wizard mode. The paddock modes are not super intuitive, so...
That's one thing about this game. A lot of things aren't really intuitive. This is a Stern game where you can't just get on and shoot the arrows.
Yeah.
You keep shooting the green arrow, you're not going to get anywhere.
Well, that's the dinosaur.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good point. It's not a very intuitive game. But go ahead, I'll shut up.
So the paddocks, the idea is they're divided into phases. First off, in order to start them, you need to hit the white arrows to spell map, and then the left ramp will light for start paddock. And once you start it, some rescues will light. You need to hit one or more rescues depending on how hard the paddock is. And then after you hit X number of rescues, usually like 1 to 4, then you need to hit the set trap targets next to the truck, those little nubby targets with yellow arrows, those will light up.
So, explain the colors of the paddocks. Do you know the colors of the paddocks and how they relate to
Yeah.
what you have to do during? Because you don't really have to hit the rescue during all of them. I think the first one, can't you just call the helicopter and then capture the dinosaur? You do have to hit the rescues at that point?
Yeah, it's easy though because there's like 3 of them lit and you only need 1. So basically you shoot for a chaos letter, you immediately get a rescue. That part tends to happen pretty quickly and easily. But you do
I was thinking the stand-ups.
The first phase of the paddock is the rescues.
Well, no, I mean, once you get the rescues...
Right?
Then it's the set trap stand-up targets up there.
Do you have to do them during the first one?
I think all of them you have to.
Yeah.
Because later ones, you definitely have to do at least one. And then even later ones, the red ones, you have to do both.
Both, yes.
So...
And I, for some reason, thought you could complete the green ones by just calling the helicopter, not having to hit the rescue targets.
Maybe that's true. Maybe the helicopter will spot the rescue requirement.
I think your first mode, the green ones, the yellow ones get harder. I think that's where you have to hit the stand-ups, and then I think the red ones are where you have to hit both stand-ups. Like the color of the inserts here are semi-related to the difficulty of the modes.
Yes. And when you start a paddock, you can choose to go left or right via the direction of the truck. So you can sort of control whether you go for the harder, more rewarding ones or the easier, less rewarding ones.
You can get to the visitor center fairly quick by doing 1, 2, 3, 4 modes.
Yes.
Straight up the side, either side, left or right. Or you can divert the truck into the middle, which are modes you don't really have to do, but yeah, they're the more valuable. I like the middle one for the extra ball.
They time out quicker? Or?
What?
No, there's extra requirements in the course of the paddock mode.
Okay.
So, for example, you might need more rescues, and when it comes time to shoot those little nubby yellow targets, on the easier ones, you can hit either or just once. On the more medium ones, you have to hit both of them. And on the hardest ones, you have to hit one and then the other in a specific order. So you might have to move the truck out of the way in order to get the one that's lit.
Yeah.
When do you know when it's time to hit the helipad?
Because those light, the yellow inserts light.
It's just automatically.
Well, the
after you
helipad, you'll
finish.
notice the yellow light here.
Okay.
Once
Yeah.
you see the yellow light there, that's where you call the helicopter to dispatch it,
So-
and then
So
that's
on,
after the stand-ups, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that's
on-
after you do the stand-ups.
It's
the,
immediately.
the
after,
helipad
right?
isn't always
Yeah.
required. The helipad isn't required on the first one.
Okay.
But on the harder ones, it goes rescues.
So I have it reversed. I'm
Maybe.
thinking, yeah.
It goes rescues, then set trap targets, then helipad.
Yeah.
And then, lastly, you can capture the dinosaur. That's on the hardest ones.
And it'll time out on the easier ones. Once you get the helipad, it'll stay lit so you can capture them. On the later ones, the harder ones, it times out.
It'll
on
say
you.
T-Rex got away.
Well, that's if he gets like. You only have a shot or two once you hit the helipad for like T-Rex.
Yeah.
Before it goes back to being green, and you have to hit the helipad again to get it ready
Yes,
to be
you
captured.
can sometimes get another chance through the helipad, but sometimes it'll actually time out and you'll miss out on it.
Yeah. Oh, the missing out, like once you get all the rescues, or the dinosaur eats a certain amount of your rescues, and there's no more people left to rescue, then the dinosaur gets away, or it tries to get away. And then if it makes it back to its original position, that's where it finally gets away. So yes, that's only if you run out of rescues and people on the playfield. So if you're at a dinosaur, you look down, you don't see a single rescue lit, your dinosaur's about to try and get away, and you should try and capture them real quick.
By hitting the yellow targets, the stand-ups.
No.
Whatever mode you're on, if you
Yeah.
need to hit the helipad to
Yeah,
stand up,
whatever is
whatever.
required.
If you don't see any rescues,
Yeah.
your dinosaur's about to escape.
Okay.
So, when I'm playing, I can try to point out to you what phase of the paddock I'm in,
Yeah, that'd be good.
in order to make it more clear.
Although I don't want the microphone next to the game, otherwise we'll just hear clicking, and
Didn't you get a table there?
I did. It's gonna be back there. Do you mind like leaning backwards to kind of talk into the microphone while you're playing?
That should be okay.
Standing on one foot.
So yeah, then you have the T-Rex modes themselves, which are super valuable. I always want to stack a T-Rex mode in any multi-ball I'm going into. So your two multi-balls, let's talk about them. Chaos. You start Chaos by spelling Chaos, and you have to do it one shot at a time. The C will be lit, then the H, then the A, and then the fun, easy O shot, and then S. Spell Chaos. That target in the middle of the pops lights, smack that target, and starts a big multi-ball. It's not super valuable, which is why I always want to bring one of the T-Rex modes in with it.
Keep it going for a while if you keep
Yes,
hitting into
you
the
can
pops.
keep getting Attaballs by a certain amount of pops. The first one's kind of easy, like 10 pops or whatever. You get an Attaball. They get progressively harder, to where you have to hit 100 pops to get an Attaball or whatever. But still, yeah, if
Is
you
it
can...
just pops or switches?
I think it's just pops.
It's just pops.
And you can feed the pops. There's a direction the truck is facing that I forget that'll make it divert into the pops.
I didn't know that.
Yes, one of the directions it'll force it into the pops. I forget which direction it is, and I don't know if it's all the time or just during like certain.
I've always
moments,
thought it was
whatever.
just luck. That's good to know.
So yeah, that's your one multi-ball, that Chaos, and it's not worth a lot. So always try and bring.
You can also get it with the missile, like finishing or at least finishing the letters. with the
Yeah,
missile.
I feel like it's kind of a waste.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Your missile is too valuable for like an extra ball or something like that.
I mean, if I'm still stuck on C, I'll go
Sure,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah. If you need all 5,
Yeah.
or if you've shot it 100 times and just go,
Yeah.
you know what? Forget it. I'm not getting the O. I'm just going to spell it with the
Yes.
missile. The other multi-ball is your Raptor multi-ball, which is bashing this little pit here. Bash it a certain amount of times. It'll light blue for you to lock the ball. You smack the back target. That'll give you 1 ball lock. It's virtual, so it'll let the ball go.
Is it easy to backhand on this one all the way through?
I don't know about easy, but it is doable. And how I generally like hitting that target, it's a lot safer, of course, hitting it backhand without a lot of speed momentum to get it up there than it is to forehand it and miss it. And so yeah, I do like backhanding it. How easy it is, I'm not sure. I haven't found one where you can't backhand it.
But on some, it's a lot easier than others.
Some it's a lot easier. If you can find one where you can just backhand that and then get a real nice live catch out of there, I don't see why you would do anything but play Raptor all day long and just keep
Gets a
bashing
lot
it.
harder the second time to
It
qualify.
does, yes.
You can also get it also through the missile. You have to be quick with the button, though.
Another
I like
one
to get
that's
the
a waste.
I like to get the first one legit and then the second one with the
Yeah,
missile.
that's the way to do it, I think, because, getting to the second one is hard. You have to bash a lot of targets to get there. I like
that
the
one target still, though, right? It's just that one
during
shot.
one stage, you have to hit
It
like all the
alternates.
targets.
The middle one will always give you credit, but
Yeah.
but sometimes you can hit any of the two surrounding ones or the middle one,
Yes.
and then other times you have to hit the middle one.
Okay.
So, that's another multi-ball. Once you start that,
It's another good one for stacking a mode into.
definitely
Stacking a T-Rex mode or
That
a
can be
control room
huge
mode.
by itself, though, versus Chaos.
Yep.
I think anyway. Getting the super jackpot for the upper loop,
They're usually like 30 million, right? The supers.
which is pretty significant on this, and I think it's easier to get to the super than it is during Chaos. I've never spelled all of Chaos getting into that multi-ball. Maybe we'll try today. But, that's that multi-ball. There's also the control rooms, which are another mode besides your T-Rex modes. You cannot stack a control room and a T-Rex together. They lock out each other. But
what lights the control room?
Various different
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
I know finishing a mode will.
Finishing your first paddock lights control room.
Mm-hmm.
Getting your first Raptor first Raptor normal jackpot lights control room. So simply start Raptor multi-ball and then hit either jackpot. Will light control room when you're finished with that multi-ball.
And I know that it's best to save one of the three for last. I don't remember
I would say
which
it's
one, though.
situational.
yeah, one's better for the multi-ball, one's better
Yeah.
in single ball play. I don't know about better, but
Well, I heard scoring-wise, it was better to save one for the last. I think it's the one where you have to hit it through the spinner
and everything lights.
pumps the.
Maybe because it's the least valuable.
Hmm.
Maybe because you want to do the more valuable ones
Yeah.
sooner
Yes.
to make sure that you
Yes.
can do them.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 3 mini wizard modes on it. You already talked about the visitor center where you do your
Yeah.
modes, capture your dinosaurs, make it to the visitor center. Museum Mayhem is when you do all your T-Rex modes. 5 maybe?
It takes a while to get there.
But getting through all your T-Rex modes gives you Museum Mayhem. Secure Control Room is doing all your control rooms, which is 3 control rooms. And then your 4th one is Secure Control Room. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit, and it seems like the game wants to play because I just accidentally started it. Is there anything we didn't really cover? What else do we want to talk about on this game?
The T-Rex modes, I guess. So the first you bash the truck to spell T-Rex, lights the green T-Rex event light on the left ramp. The first one's a multi-ball. The next several are going to be modes with high scoring potential.
Lots of value. Over 100 million in
Yeah.
most of them, I think, you can get.
How do you like the second?
Keep bashing the truck.
So that's another interesting thing that gets harder. Your first few T-Rexes, you can just graze the ball, have the truck move, and come back to position, and it'll give you a T-Rex letter. The later ones, you actually have to bash all the truck all the way around. Like, you can't just graze it. You have to get it to spin around.
So for the second level, do you have to spell T-Rex twice?
No, just once. It's always once.
You only ever have to spell it once.
Okay.
It's never that hard to get to the next one.
Same thing with map. You start out with, like, more map letters. Like, notice right now you have
Yes.
to get
You
one
have two, all right.
to spell map. Later ones you have to spell all 3. I think your second one you just might have to do 2, but cool coding to make things get a little bit harder every time you do them. Make it easy to get through the first time, and so what are you shooting for? Whoever player 1 is. How are we determining this?
I'm currently 7.
I didn't get any points
Next
for
level
anything.
championships order.
I like and don't like this at the same time. So it sounds like I start.
All right.
Where did you finish that?
4th.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna.
Are you gonna move the mode?
move the mic away from the game so we don't hear a lot of clicking. I'm going to put it behind me. So, yeah, what am I going to do? I'm going to go for rapid along with the other stuff I'm putting. Do all the skill shots, not do the skill shots. See if we can backhand it. Yeah, fairly easy. Yeah. Feed's not great out there. So I'm going to go with my left hand one. How well do you know which awards you get for capturing the dinosaurs? Did you get certain awards?
It's on the display.
Okay. So I get 2 times bounties for this one?
I don't even know what bounties are.
I'm not sure myself.
Does it tell you on screen how many rescues you need to light the yellow arrow?
Probably somewhere.
Yeah.
I always just start getting rescues until the game comes on.
Yeah, me too. Just think it would be nice if you could know ahead of time. I don't really look at the little thing.
Rescues are generally good also. Like, they progress you towards lighting an extra ball.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, are we doing next to the balls?
I mean, you pulled the outline rubbers, so I think it's fine to play.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Are we doing death saves?
Scott?
No.
Okay, I missed that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, no death saves, but we're playing extra balls. Okay, sounds legit. Oh, I accidentally got the lock there. That shouldn't have locked, but I somehow hit that drop while going all the way up.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. If you hit it up in there hard enough.
Sometimes even if you hit the C, it'll rattle.
Yeah, that's what I meant actually.
That's basically what I just did.
Guess it's pussy.
I'm gonna start this mode that I haven't done at all. Get more chaos. Now can you answer your question? Oh,
I'm waiting for it to go back to the main screen.
is this already?
Well, he's already gotten enough rescues.
Invalid frenzy. Here we go.
Does that just mean nothing?
No,
it's a multi-ball.
it means something.
What is it? A mystery?
It's not a mystery.
It's a.
You have to find out.
Yeah.
It's worth going for.
Yeah.
I will say that.
And it's the last one? Or does
Yeah.
it move back around to the first one? If you push the button.
It loops back around.
Alright, I want to get a good value out of this one. Did not get value out of my T-Rex multi-ball. So disappointing when I drained her in that.
Yeah, that's part of the TRX multi-ball is you push your luck.
Yeah.
See how high you can go.
I have to hit center ramp right side and at least one of the side flipper shots before I'm satisfied that I can collect it. So who's to Scott?
I like to try and put the C right off the bat.
I do too.
Skill shot.
There's a secret skill shot involving this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
If you soft plunge, meaning you don't go around the tower rim, then immediately hit the, well, I don't think there's a timer, but if you soft plunge, gain control, and then shoot the C, it gives you a secret skill shot.
Yeah, the ball save hasn't even started yet, so I guess it doesn't really matter if it lands on the wrong flipper.
Uh-oh. Nice.
And then
That feed out of the soft plunge makes things kind of tricky because it doesn't soft plunge straight to the right flipper. It usually bounces off the rubber a little bit.
Right, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I always use that upper flipper. like the feed off of it. The way the post is set up in front of it on most Jurassic parks.
Yeah, it goes
Kicks
way
the
out of
ball
control
out. Yeah.
if you just let it go.
And as someone who has some control of where that flipper is and avoiding that post, I actually leave it there instead of trying to raise the flipper to get it to.
Yeah, it's more fun that way.
And it seems like a ball out of the factory like that, so it's intentional.
It might be possible to hold the flipper up and then it would bounce across the middle of the playfield and come down relatively safely.
I've tried. Puts it into the slings, I think, which is something I generally don't want to do.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I usually just start spelling chaos and start on my first paddock and see where it takes me.
Yeah. I like that idea. Once you start spelling chaos, it's hard to not spell the rest of them. You feel like you should.
Well, the best part is when you get 2 for 1 value. So you get both a rescue and a chaos letter on the same shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And having that left ramp lit for when you start your mode.
Yes.
I just like to try and get it as quickly as possible, so I just get it done with and move on to the modes.
Yeah, I don't want to do it too soon. I don't want to do it before I have a T-Rex. So I try and be kind of careful about hitting the O.
What was that?
I like to be careful about starting chaos. I don't want to start it right away. I want to make sure that I'm in a T-Rex mode, and I want to be past the T-Rex multi-ball.
What about bringing in your first control room into chaos? Is that on the same?
Not as valuable, but if I'm in that position, I do that, yes. One of the other. If I have a T-Rex or a computer mode to do, I want that coming into chaos. I never want chaos by itself, because not worth super huge points. I mean, I've seen good chaoses come out to like 30, 40 million. Where a really good Raptor, you're looking at over 100. Maybe I'm just not playing chaos well enough.
Maybe you shouldn't play it too controlled. You should like grab a bunch of other random stuff all over the board while doing it.
I don't feel like I played that controlled. It's just kind of scary because people will tell me that. I'm like, no, I'm on the fly more. But yeah, that's a good point because you can send balls up and have them smack into each other and drop into the pops.
So I hit only one rescue and then it said shoot the set trap target.
Yeah, you were
so
right.
So now I need to hit either one of those two.
And you don't have to hit that helicopter thing to dispatch.
Yeah, you have to do that on the later ones.
Yeah.
So now I hit the set trap targets. Now either of those 2 letters will finish it.
That's the other thing that changes. The early ones will give you 2 shots to shoot at, where the later ones restrict you to 1 shot to actually catch the dinosaur.
So now that I finished my first paddock, my control room is lit. And I got miraculously.
Yay! See, now here's where I want to get my T-Rex multi-ball going before I accidentally hit that S and then accidentally send it into the pops and start chaos. So I try to.
What about your control room? Would you go ahead and grab that? Would you just hold off on it?
I generally hold off on them.
You're not very interested in them?
I just wanted that first T-Rex thing out of the way. And I really want the T-Rexes more than the control room stacked with my multi-balls. I can do most of the control rooms in single ball play fairly easy. There's that one where I definitely do it easier in single
control
ball
rooms
play.
are kind of designed for single ball play, whereas T-Rex modes are designed more for multi-ball play.
It feels that way to me. I don't know if that's the case, but definitely
Yeah.
I have an easier time with the one where you hit a shot and then you have to hit the C target, the one on the left, and you have to do that like 4 times.
It's only 3 times.
3 times? Alright. The C target's really hard for me in multi-ball, trying to cradle up and
Yes, it
keeping
is.
the balls out of the way.
But it's relatively easy when you have time to get control of it.
Yes, if I'm in single ball play, I can actually hit that target easier. Then the feed coming out of it, if I have other balls coming down, I don't have control of things, it's more difficult for me.
So my decision-making process right now is that I want to start my next paddock, and then start my T-Rex multi-ball and use the T-Rex multi-ball as like a utility thing to do.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, and I like that. Do you pay attention to? Apparently not. Did you want to do the second one? I always skip that one. I don't know what it does for me.
I always hit a center value.
True. Yes. It really depends on what I want to go for. Like, do I really want to go for that and do visitor center? I'll skip that one, and I'll skip the last one. I just do the extra ball one if I really want to get to the visitor center.
It's a good point. Yeah. Now that you say so, it sounds very possibly not worthwhile to go for that middle one.
Looks good.
Look good? Alright. Yeah, what does it do for you that it makes it worth it?
It said perk 2x super spinner, but I don't like getting super spinner because I would rather get the smart missile.
Agreed. Ah. I have my S whip and I'm not going to hit it. I want to get my map going. Hit it. Alright. So I'm close on both. Raptor and Chaos.
Oh, you can actually bring two modes into a multi-ball. You can bring the paddock and a T-Rex or a control room.
Alright, should I risk getting the S? Oh, I'm doing a control room.
If I was you, I would also start a paddock or
Oh,
Raptor.
definitely, yes. I forget which one does what. I think the boot is the target, and then like one on the other side. I like this one. And yeah, it's definitely going for the left there. I'll do the chaos other one. Should I do chaos? I'll shoot chaos.
I would take either or if I was you.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do chaos. Well, it's on the card setting with the truck facing this way. I'm almost done. The computer already.
Oh, that's
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to finish the computer. Oh, well. Now I'll both rants. I did both rants and all the chaos letters are going to like me. So all the jackpots. And then I really want to get all that.
That was a 23 million Raptor jackpot with 2x scoring active.
Leave my O.
You also want the side shots. There you go. For a system boost. That was 50 million.
Yeah. To complete it. I suck at rapping. But I can complete the computer mode by shooting the left shot. Ah! Damn it, Scott.
what?
I wanted the death save. That cost me a fossil. Yeah, I just need to shoot the control room shot, and that would have given me the fossil for that computer mode. I failed. Oh, that was better points than I thought I got. Empty ball? Computer. Control room thing.
So you had 2x scoring during your Raptor.
Yeah.
And your first Raptor jackpot was 10 mil, your second one was 20 mil. And then one of your system boot shots was 50 mil.
Alright.
All with 2x scoring going on.
Before or after the 2x?
I think after. I think the values it shows on the display reflect the 2x.
This is where things get tricky. I want my white shot, but anything can send me into the box. So if the center goes all the way through. Ah!
Amazing how often that happens.
Yeah,
rescue them.
Rescue? Oh, okay.
That is at least some sort of progress.
I think that'll give me a perfect pad after I get them all. Oh,
You're actually getting some pretty great value right now.
Gimme. Ah, damn it.
I'm surprised you didn't use the right ball to move the truck.
That would have been smart. I'm not very good at thinking smart. I always want the escape relit.
I do
I hit
too.
the control room by accident. Here's the other thing I screw up. I want the extra ball one, so I gotta remember to get the truck before I hit that left ramp. So we gotta flip the truck to the other side. Good. Alright. Now I got T-Rex going on. T-Rex is quick. And he eats people fast. So I gotta get some rescues as fast as I can. Going from the side ramp, so I can get them on the side.
Feeding compound. Check.
Not yo. Welcome back.
I got locked out.
Shit, I'm so sorry. Damn it, Scott.
Really cold out there.
The left door is not open.
Nope.
So sorry.
How did you get that? Fred must have.
Billy had to use the bathroom. I didn't have my phone with me.
I was wondering where you went.
That would
Yeah, I'm sure you were. I've got friend disappearing for long periods.
And then I just started rambling away about Pinball.
It's okay. I'm here now. I'll warm up eventually. Someone must have liked it.
Right, you did. Alright.
Okay.
The same exact thing last ball. Guess
Really
I
up
should.
already?
Guess I should stop trying to shoot for the sea.
Surprised you didn't notice,
Let
but
me
that's
know,
okay.
I totally noticed. Maybe you were letting all the other games are on.
Yeah, but I have a job to do here. I wouldn't shirk my responsibilities. Nor do I have any physical or emotional issues that would cause me to,
Ditch the whole thing.
yes, or wind up in the bathroom for long periods.
So how do you like Jurassic Park? I don't know how well we can be heard. It's all the way over there.
Okay,
You might
well,
want to take a look at that in case like somebody else shows up.
What?
The door.
We're going to text.
yeah, I can most companies.
Well, I think we're good. Yeah, I know Dave's not coming. Dark.
So I think I'm still in my paddock, and I still have T-Rex ready to go. So I need rescues for paddock, but more so I just want to start T-Rex.
That one? Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Yes, I was going for that T-Rex without shot. I was going for the left wing.
Why did you do it the last time?
It happened before, and someone walked by and saw me.
You died on the outlet.
Same exact as the first ball. Tried to shoot for the sea. I hit the escape target and right out.
too bad we don't have rubbers on the outlanes. That might have been able to help you out.
I doubt it.
Someone suggested pulling the rubbers.
That wasn't
all
me.
ready
That
for
wasn't
the
me. That wasn't
smart
me.
tournament.
That was Billy.
I haven't noticed the tilt being tighter either. I tightened it, but I haven't seen any damage. How did he handle the first time? Yeah, I didn't know.
No, I didn't get anything from any all three of them.
Is this me again?
Yep.
Yep.
Missed my skill shot. I'm in T-Rex. Don't have the parts lit. I need that. Oh, I'm in trouble. That what are my targets? This is one dinosaur I go after. Like most of the other dinosaurs, I kind of let happen. Ah. Still works. Still got my shot at an extra ball. It's getting a little chilly. I think I need my hoodie back on.
Great job.
So how do we feel about this game as a game? Do we like it? It's one of my favorites.
Down the right outline.
Scott does not like the game.
It feels like it's designed for kids.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely a kid theme.
I love it.
Huh?
I love it. It feels super, super satisfying to get a fossil.
Yes. Ah. Got a shot to win this. Oh, I don't have a shot at my extra ball because I don't have any more balls
No,
left.
you don't.
I
I was
gotta do
wondering
better.
what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Set it to 5 balls.
Never.
Okay.
So I don't know where Billy is on the dinosaur or anything. Did he get away?
No, I captured it.
You captured him? Alright.
I'm
So you
trying to
need
think.
map letters, 3 of them.
I have chaos ready to go. I have control room lit. But I think what I want to do is just start paddock, start T-Rex mode.
It's always hard to start this paddock. Because you need to hit one of those white shots that may send you into the pops. I guess you could do the side one, but that's kind of hard to do.
Or the O.
The O could potentially send you into the pops.
Oh.
It usually doesn't, but you don't have the momentum to go around. Nice catch.
Thanks.
Oh, we're moving the game back. Alright, so it's working. I got a high score. so that was Jurassic Park. At least one game of it. I won dollars.
I want another.
Do we want to
try.
play again? We do? Alright. Wonder if that'll get censored. I'm still surprised the only game that's gotten censored at all has been the Godzilla.
Probably because it's the newest.
Alright. I have to start. It is awful.
I'd be happy to start if you don't feel like it.
Why don't we do player has option?
I would love to start.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Would you like to go second? You guys make this too easy on me.
I don't want to have to sit here and wait for you to play for half an hour.
You're not sitting, you're standing.
And,
There are seats.
I'm going to go this over to the desk in case I stuff.
We have excess seats.
Love seats.
Looks like Billy shooting for his chaos. It's 2 more letters for his T-Rex multi-ball, and he started a paddock. Did we go right or left? We're going left-hand side.
I don't have that memorized. What the different ones do.
My minor understanding is the right side is a little better.
better in what way?
The awards are better. Not that they're significantly better, like one side makes Chaos Multi-Ball worth more when you do the last one, the other side makes Raptor Multi-Ball worth more, so... and I can't remember what the other ones do. 2 times combos, or 2 times other things. I don't even know what any of them do.
Yeah.
Except for the ones in the middle. The ones in the middle, at least the top 2, are the ones you sort of want to go for. That middle big red one is your extra ball.
My T-Rex thing.
Always want to do the extra ball one.
Now I can go for my next paddock before I start my T-Rex, maybe. Doubtful.
Oh no, you're not going to be able to start your paddock. It's just going to start T-Rex on you, I think. Even when you hit the left ramp.
Well, I need to spell map.
Yeah, even when you have map spelled, I don't know if it's going to... Yeah, I think it just goes straight into T-Rex. Oh, no grace period at all.
Yeah.
That orange light just went out as the ball was moving towards the shot.
So does that mean if he spells T-Rex again, it will put him in a multi-ball, or does it lose
No,
the
you lose it.
opportunity?
You lose it.
You can get back around to it if you get through all the T-Rex modes, but yeah. Not gonna get another chance at it.
Somebody remind me what that sideways blue target does.
Supply drop is kind of like a mystery sort of thing.
It can give you an add ball in certain circumstances. It also likes 2x scoring when you select it, for whatever reason.
Yeah, that was the only thing I knew about it.
It's definitely something you want to hit, which I only do by accident.
I think most people do.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really aimed at that. Maybe to get an add ball during a multi-ball.
So close.
Got everything lit on the L. It's so hard to hit. That is often the result of shooting at the O. Breaking it a little bit to the left, hitting that post next to the ramp, and straight down the middle. The hardest shot on the game? Yeah.
What I like to do is shoot for it off of like a drone couch. For whatever reason.
It has different momentum in the ball. I think having a little bit of momentum going to the right, like if the ball is coming down an in lane, I have an easier time shooting it than I do from just a cradle.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
Um,
We both have such different play style, I guess.
well, normally on an orbit shot, the advantage is that if you scurf the wall, then you'll make it.
Yeah.
Whereas with the O, that's not necessarily the case because there's a big rubber post right there.
And the flipper rubber, if you hit that,
Yeah.
you're bouncing off of it, not just gliding against the rally gas. But for some reason, I have an easier time. I think it
Probably is a slightly advantageous angle.
I'm sorry.
It probably is a slightly advantageous angle.
The fact that momentum's carrying it towards the right when I shoot it feels easier for me in a way.
When you eyeball it, it's just straight up
Yes.
shoot between the two posts.
But I have a hard time shooting it. I hit it probably more to the left more often than I do to the right.
Mm.
So if I have the ball coming down with the momentum behind it, when I shoot it, it's going to sort of carry it to the right a little bit. Does that make?
Yeah.
Versus when I'm doing it from cradle, I'm going to aim a little bit too far left. You guys should stop aiming so far left. Alright, we're going to do some raptor stuff. Stop doing that for a minute because it's not working, and I'm going to go start. No! Well, at least I get a multi-ball. Did not want to start that at 461,000. Usually get it up over 3 million, 2 million at least. So this is cool. You want to do the red arrows, and they all apply to the down.
Nicely done.
Enough to use your ball save here. Line up with the first 2 shots. Let them miss everything. In that case, have ball work. We'll have the second one. 3, 2, 1. Invalid. You see this multi-ball. Nope.
Oh, there's a pretty good grace period on it.
Yeah, that's alright. Ball up again. Third time's the charm.
You can do it, you can do it.
I'm gonna shoot the L instead. There we go. Ah, that was close.
I sort of really enjoy the O shot.
It feels good when you hit it.
Yeah. Sort of like a little barrier or a gate that you have to pass through.
There we go. Shouted on the fly. Starting to show up. Shooter on the fly. Can't wait for anything to stop that. Yeah, I'll start. Another test.
I got an AeroPress.
You do.
It's good. I like it better than pullover. It's a lot more convenient.
I don't have a multi-ball.
It's also fun. There's something fun about it. Do you grind your coffee? I ordered a grinder on Amazon. So usually I grind it at the grocery store, but now I ordered a grinder.
Highest quality.
Come on.
One thing, just be careful. I have a bad habit of putting too much weight on it. Every once in a while, it'll spray down. I mean, not with weight. I'll put literally lean forward because I'm nervous.
What sort of brew method do you use with it?
Originally, I was doing as the instructions said, just a like that much water.
I looked on YouTube and people generally fill it more than that.
All the way to the
Do you let it sit for a while?
a couple minutes. I don't like that strong. I already dark roast, so it's not really strong.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube tutorial and the way I'm doing it involves like you put in the top part and then let it sit. And I guess maybe the suction prevents it from dripping off.
Yeah, I thought that's good.
So then it's just sort of sitting there brewing for like, the one I followed said to wait like 2 minutes. I'm looking forward to having more control over the variables like the grind size and stuff, so I can get it just right.
Yeah, you don't want to cook it too much. You don't want it to be powdery. Kind of muddy.
Yeah. And you've been playing all this time and you've only completed one paddock?
I'm working on the second.
We want to see visitor center today.
I need to wait for him to get to an easier shot because that one's really hard. I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, I can catch the dinosaurs on the easy side. I need the helicopter again. Do I have any rescues? Oh, alright, I got one.
Now's a good chance to steer the paddock.
Oh, you're right. Damn it. Totally what I wanted to do. No. Oh, I'm not sure. I get it right.
Well, if you got it, it would be plus 10 million in addition to this.
Yeah, but I feel like I've wasted some raptor more into that. I don't think you can get it again.
What's the highest value smartness that you've ever gotten? I mean, in terms of the point value.
Oh! What am I doing the goat thing for? What's going on with the goat thing?
I don't know how that works.
Really want the left-hand side here, or the right-hand side. Ah! Damn it, Scott! I don't know how I got into Goat Mania. Did supply drop over?
I have no idea.
There was a lot of goating going on.
There was.
Alright, we're in line. I accidentally screwed up and didn't get my extra ball dinosaur going. So I
But on the bright side, you're more than halfway through the map, and you're still on ball one.
Straight to the visitor center then. What am I on T-Rex?
Have you ever gotten the King of the Island multi-ball?
I don't know how to get it. You have to get all the bosses?
No, you just have to clear the last carnivore paddock. So that top middle one. It's very hard to clear though. Maybe the hardest paddock.
Oh, yeah.
The one you usually skip.
Cool little multi-ball. I think it's worth good points, but it gets in the way of me getting the visitors center to that for good. Hey. God, I was about to get eaten. So I need the helicopter. My second chaos, which will give me control. Whoa! Put the wrong flipper there for a minute. That's going to capture too?
Controlling body.
Yeah, 3 letters for T-Rex. 3 maps for a map. No! Good, I missed it. 2 more T-Rex. 1 more map. Alright. Set up. 1 more wet ramp. Left ramp. I know me. I just said that. Left ramp, sorry. Wrap ramp.
Oh, you started the carnivore paddock. So now when you get to visitor center, it'll be right below.
That's good. I'm not getting anything.
3, 2, 1.
What's coming? Darn it. Was that an extra ball? It was. Alright, good start. We could have like 1.5, 1 point something. As the GC.
You had the GC at like 1.7.
Oh. Don't worry.
I had the runner up at like 1.5.
Alright.
Hail 1. You're up.
Where am I in my paddock? going for O. It's going to be the death of the O. All right.
Good job.
Okay.
It is Modern World, isn't it?
I think so.
Access secured.
Yes.
Did I miss anything interesting?
Don't get cheap.
What do we do, Scott?
No death saves, man.
I don't know if you really tried to do it. Did you try and do
Yes.
it? You made a tiny move.
That's
It wasn't like a big death save. It was one of those
if I wouldn't have made that nudge, then
Yeah.
it would have been legit.
Yes. That tiny little nudge. Sorry for calling you out live on Twitch.
Busted.
Well, if you did that in a tournament, it would be kind of heartbreaking.
Oh, completely, yeah. You
Yeah.
would. If I did that, I'd just let go of the flippers and be like, shit. Not touch it. Oh.
I had one of those recently in a tournament at Next Level, and I actually got to keep playing because I actually didn't have it.
Yeah, if it just does it, it's on its own. You're good. It's
gonna
funny,
get
in
a
a
code.
lot of tournaments, intent is a big thing. Like, I've seen tournament directors come up and ask the player, like, did you do this? And did you do it? I just DQ'd someone from a tournament once because they intentionally played, or DQ'd them from a game because they intentionally played with the ball stuck.
Oh.
And it came down to, did they know it was stuck or not? And I asked the player if they had said, oh, I had no idea, I was just playing along, and noticed after I got down there was no balls. If they had said that, I'd have been the guy to play on. But they went, yeah, I saw it was stuck, and I just kept playing and just kept shooting jackpots, and I was like, okay, you can't do that, I've got to DQ you from the game. So yeah, a lot of that comes down to player intent, like a super quick right out lane drain that bounces back.
Like, that little nudge I made, it's totally questionable whether or not it was well timed enough to have an effect on the ball.
And that was probably a lot of your reflexes too. Was it? Did you think about that save there, or did you just do it kind of reflexively?
There's no time to think.
Right. It
When
came
it's
down
going
real
that
quick, yes. Like you might have thought that save, but you didn't like really.
I've done that in arcades a lot. It's really, it's more fun than a violent death save. The
Yes.
finesse death save.
I like to set games up so you'll get 2 warnings
For a
if
death
you-
save.
For a death save, but you'll tilt if you do it real messy. Like if you do it nice and smooth, you'll get 2 warnings. If you like do it real jerky and
I've done it on old games like that before. Just
Yeah.
the one like I just tried to do on Jurassic, just the quick one.
some of them are easier to do them on.
Yeah, some
lot
of them
of
have a good
them
angle
get-
for it.
Straight off apron bounce right into the flippers back into play.
Well, yeah, that's pretty common.
Yeah. That one I always like. You always got to be ready for it. I always try and tell people to say, not walk away from the game when the ball drains immediately. Be ready for it to pop back into play. Because you see players, the ball's going down the middle, they kind of just let go of the game and give up. The ball bounces back up and they can't get their hands back to the flippers fast enough.
Well, on a modern Stern, it usually only really happens during multi-ball because of all the chaos going on. But on an older, early solid state game, where the flipper gap was a lot wider, and it's a little bit more commonplace.
And there are some games that actually have a little post with the rubber down in there that you can't really see as a player, but the ball can hit it and bounce it back into play.
Have you ever had the phenomenon where it zooms through the ball trowel, pops into the shooter lane without
Yes.
registering?
I made a tournament ruling on that one too.
What was your ruling?
Play on. It didn't trigger any switches and it came back into play.
The IFPA official rule set says that when that happens, the director needs to place the ball into the drain.
Okay. Yeah, I made a bad call in that case. Who was playing? Yeah, I can remember who was playing. Kevin Stone. I think well, yeah, it was one of the weirdest things that I saw. It went all the way through and it's still your ball.
I've seen it
It's
happen
still
a
your
lot.
ball. I made the decision to play the game as a live kind of thing.
There's nothing wrong with that decision. I was surprised when I was reading the IFBA rules and I saw that.
Okay.
As far as I know,
It's
it's
not
mainly
something that happens much. Like
it's mainly on early sterns. The sterns have something about the angle in the ball trough that enables that to happen.
all right, where I can just jump the switches and not see it drain.
It's probably like if it drains really fast and smooth, then it like hugs the curved wall without going down into the divot where the switch is.
In it, I can see it going over the peak and coming straight to the trough. But yeah. It may have been one of those games where it happened. I'm doing good. I'm in that thing. If I beat this dude, I get that little multi-ball.
I believe so. But I believe it's very hard paddock.
I'm on my third chaos too, so if I start, I'll have another chaos multi-ball. I just need my right hand little target thing.
Restore power.
So I'll try to get that right hand little target thing.
Follow this schematic and talk you through this.
Tight. I can do it.
Nice.
Probably get there. Hard shot. Now, how's this work?
Perk awarded King of the Island. Oh, I think you might have to. I think you might have to just hit the left ramp after you get out of your control room mode.
Yeah, it's locking me out of the control room.
Quick! Mini interlude.
Oh, maybe, come on! Too late?
No grace period. Too late. That was a sweet shot though. Yeah, the multi-ball is lit on the left.
Oh. And I start another control room instead.
Maybe you can bring it. No.
We'll get there. Another ball to go.
Watch. After this, you'll start secure control room.
That one's kind of fun. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, shit. Darn it. Alright. So I got that King of the Island thing to go. I might be able to GC it.
I think you already
You already did. Really? It must have gotten reset.
Yeah, it did.
Check the settings.
King of the Island is what, a multi-ball?
Yeah.
Yep.
Want to get the other stuff though. I think control room set up for that. I still have to beat one hard dinosaur to get to the other thing. Visitor center. Do we want to do a mode where we do the escape thing? We may as well. We do the wizard mode straight out from starting a game.
Oh, I've done that before.
We should do a game of that.
That would be fun.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It's interesting. You can either try and go through it quick for not a lot of points, or do it the hard way for more points.
It's just the wizard mode. Does the game end?
Yeah, I think so, yes. Yeah, if you escape with trucks left, you don't get to be playing, it just ends the game. It's like, way to go, you got off the island! I'm sure there's going to be a sequel where they're going to have the stuff that happens after you get off the island. But I don't know. Seems like it might be kind of boring without the dinosaurs. Alright, so Billy's in Chaos. I didn't pay attention if you brought a mode into it or not.
I did not.
Was it an accidental chaos?
Yes.
Targets lit on either side of the track. Easier mode, so we should just have to hit one of those set track targets. Can you hear me on the video? Do we have any viewers on video?
Yes.
Have viewers.
All of his messing around.
Excellent. This is great. Dave watching? Dave said he was going to watch it. He wasn't. But anyway,
Try.
want smart
thinking?
missile now. I don't really want smart missile now.
You don't want smart missile now?
Yeah, I mean, I could use it for Raptor or Invalid, but I don't have any modes going or anything like that. Oh, I can start T-Rex and then use my smart missile.
There you go. Billy's really good at this. He's smart. He's playing smart thing. If you just get on the machine and start flipping away.
It wasn't giving me Invalid.
Not having an invalid option. Whatever it was, is irrelevant. Look at it.
I paid 25 million.
Alright. I don't think you end up with any of what you got like that.
Yeah.
It's another cool programming thing about it. The shot you have to make gets tighter depending on which side the truck's on. So, and it switches which in lane is lit for which award. You'll either get super spinner if it goes to the right in lane, or you'll get the smart missile if it goes through the left in lane. And the way the truck's facing decides which lane is lit. And the one for the smart missile, the truck's facing a direction that puts the captive ball on the right hand side, which makes that shot to the chaos target really hard to hit. Alright, we got double scoring loop. And we just got 120 million for one shot. This one's gonna be 4 million.
I think that T-Rex mode, you're just like building up a value that you collect on the left side.
Yeah, if you hit this one. 100 million.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, you're doing okay. That's ball. Both gonna be fighting for the GC. This is fun. The outlane levers being off really hasn't impacted the game a lot, I don't think. I've had it hit that outpost a few times and have it bounce.
Yeah, it can possibly vary, like based on the geometry, maybe it couldn't even make it easier sometimes.
Deadpool is a game that shipped without the rubbers on. And when I debated why they did that, because they put an extra set inside the game, they just let them off the outlanes. When I put the rubbers on Deadpool, it didn't feel like it made the game any easier. In some ways, it sort of made it harder.
Yeah.
Because it made the ball bounce around a lot more. Whereas when it didn't bounce around a lot more, and this is specific to Deadpool, like most games, when you take that rubber out, it makes it harder. But I think it kind of makes Deadpool easier.
I think it's having an effect. From what I've seen of our play, we've mostly been doing a good job of keeping it out of there, but when it has gotten near there, it's been going to the alley pretty often.
Alright. See if you can slide the game down towards you without tilting. Keep in mind it tilts a little more sensitive than usual.
More?
Yeah. Go, 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 stop. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, but I'd say that's too dangerous. I'm not gonna be able to see the shooting. Sorry, viewers.
We'll fix it.
Need to get a better rig. It's even good. Fucked up the game a lot. Make the game slide around a lot. So Billy's got Raptor lit. Wow, that was a nicely timed fly catch. Get the dinosaur slowed down a little bit now.
I want the T-Rex, but I want that target first. Good.
It's always sketchy going for T-Rex when you want to play.
Cool. So now if I can use my raptor to clear the last paddock, then I'll be in good shape to get to the visitor center.
Yes, they have more potent help for us.
Just don't accidentally go to the wizard mode one.
And now I want to light T-Rex. I love hitting that opposite wise from the up flipper.
It's a hard shot, but you just grows it and you can get it done. Even hitting it from that side is kind of fun too.
It is.
Alright, so we have our last paddock started. So Billy gets through this, he's going to have visitors with it. Shooting for his raptor to stack that on top. We do have the T-Rex definitely wants to get that raptor. Only back Cool. Yeah.
So close.
No. This is right there. Oh!
Close, close, close.
Boom. Ah. Maybe just try shooting for the C and hoping it triggers them.
Yeah, there it goes. Cool.
So Billy gets both there.
So I'm mainly concerned with clearing the path.
Alright. So we're going for rescues. First rescue. So we really want that right ramp. Left dinosaur. Oh, okay. Looks like the dinosaur just got on the right ramp. No, he's still there.
But they're not lit.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Now the left one's lit. Yeah. Flashing yellow target in the middle of the playfield on the truck. To do that, you want to get the truck out of the way. And usually when you do that, you accidentally smash the truck back into the wrong position. Here at this point of the game, you do a lot of truck smashing. Beat it back and forth. So, I think we need to get the rescues to light your right hand. Set trap target?
No, my right hand set trap is already lit.
Oh, it is. You have rescues lit on the playfield?
No.
Yeah, your dinosaur got away. But that's okay, because you still have... Oh, you have more than visitor center left. You're using a gold too.
Oh, I thought that was going to get me to the visitor center.
You have to spell Matt to get there.
Right.
That's okay, you're already at this one. So this one, you shoot a new target.
The unfortunate part about this is that if I lose my ball during Museum Mayhem, then I will lose the opportunity to get to the visitor center.
Really?
Yes. I mean, unless I have an extra ball or something. I don't
Oh, you
know.
do have an extra ball. I want all ball too, aren't we? You're in really good shape. We're going for 2 billion games.
We're on ball
Oh,
three.
you're on your extra ball already. Have you guys ball 3? Oh. I'm being self-centered and thinking about my ball. I still have a ball coming up. I forgot Billy was on ball 3.
Is this going to time out? Should I time out Museum Mayhem? Yeah.
It's worth doing.
I think this is only my second time getting all the way to Museum.
It is kind of hard that it forces you to shoot shots at once you shoot.
everything lit, but nothing exhausted.
Making good use of the ball save. We're doing victory jackpot. Victory jackpots start at 3 million and go up by 50,000 each one you get. Good call. I would have just gotten out of it too because there's more points in other places.
That's flattering of you to say. Yeah, spelling that to rule away.
So we got map spelled. We are now going into visitor center. We're going to get a bonus for all your dinosaurs and etc.
Prepare for a cannon dimension.
3 fossils, 13 rescues, 9 rescue streak. That's the big one. You complete the paddocks, it multiplies.
That's the
whatever
big
you're
benefit of
storing at.
going back and forth through a lot
Yeah.
of paddocks.
So 216 for it. Now you get to flight raptors, which were actually about chicken sized. The movie is kind of bullshit. Raptors aren't people sized. They can still kick your ass a little bit, but they're chicken sized. Would have made the movie kind of boring if they really used real raptors.
I did not know that.
I didn't either. I knew that Tompies were.
I knew that like there's some evidence that they have feathers.
And they got locked in after they made the first movie, and they couldn't really go back to the way the science was. They kept them without feathers. So yeah, dinosaurs weren't like scaly, skin-covered things, but they apparently had feathers. Which makes sense.
Because it's cold outside.
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty much every other.
Just busting your balls. Fun music tomorrow night. Buy me a drink tomorrow night. Wishful thinking.
Like to think positive. Disappointed when it gets here all the time. The old sales guy. Got my hopes up and said it might come in early. I'm not doing any of that. I am gonna. So Scott's got chaos ready. So I guess you get it better. Yeah. Oh, it's pure control room ready. So we can see all the wizard modes.
Control room.
I can see control room. Let's try it first. Which one do I want to do? I'll do King of the Island. becomes harder to get to. Let's try this again. Easily hit that. I don't really know what's going on here. It doesn't seem like a lot gets lit.
I've played it before, and it didn't seem incredibly valuable. Yeah, there was a jackpot for 2 million. I think I got to the super and it wasn't impressive.
Yeah, let's not worry about this. Why you know, skip it.
Oh, that one was nice.
See now though, I don't have anything lit. I don't think what am I supposed to do? So, what's the DMD telling me? Nothing.
It says shoot colored arrows. Shoot colored arrows for jackpots.
Where's my colored arrows? Alright, I don't care anyway. Ball stuck. I'm dead? I'm not sure the ball's stuck yet. I really hope so. Ball room ready. That is.
On next ball. Oh, I'm probably gonna enjoy it.
Okay, you want to play next game?
Yeah,
Okay.
precisely. Yeah, my friend was talking to some bit. He's also been watching the stream.
I know, I saw him on there.
Back. Control room's that thing on the left. Let's use that. That's how you hit it.
Secure control room.
You're the control room for what? Oh, Velociraptors. That's pretty good.
Ah!
For the Velociraptors, get it.
Yeah, I know, Dan.
It might not be turned on.
Yeah, they're right. I knew I needed that ball save, but shooting for it killed me, so maybe I should make a shot for that ball save. Good game, Billy.
I frequently die while trying to be secure controllers.
It's hard.
Yes. The
I've
risk
been to
reward
some
isn't
hard
really
shots.
there, also.
That can be fairly valuable if you actually build them. GC. If you build them, you know how it works with the green shot. And that builds your award for the blue one. You can be so confused by that as days go on. You'll be like, who's this rare person? Rar person. What is rar?
Rawr.
Scary dinosaur impression. I do a dinosaur says can. Not even a billion.
You should
alright.
be able to beat that GC. You know.
Yeah, gives me something to shoot for now.
Thanks, Eddie.
Oh, so
Do you eventually get to a multi-ball like in Museum Mayhem?
for
Secure control room.
I don't know. I think it just you do all the hurry ups, then you're done.
Oh. It's a prerequisite to getting to when dinos rule the earth.
Yeah. So do we want to play another regular game? Do we want to escape the island? How are we doing on time?
Good question. It's been 1 hour 35 minutes.
All
Joey told me that, yeah, he's been going for like an hour 30.
What do we want to do, guys? Scott,
Sure, I'll try
I
something
hope a regular
different.
game.
you want to play for a regular game? Billy? Alright, let's do one more regular and then we'll do the other one, then we'll head to Lost World.
Well, you could do the game you want to do, and he can just play regular on his play 4.
Nah, it locks you into it.
Oh.
But the special mode is fun.
Do
It's
one
not
do a
that
regular
different
game
from-
and then let's do a regular game, then the special mode.
Okay.
That'll kill an hour. Then we can do some Battle Zone. Not gonna move it though. I'm gonna move all the stuff instead of Battle Zone.
I tried, but I think
What was
the
the
game
problem
killed me.
last week when it wouldn't work?
Any other tanks.
I'm not talking about it.
Shot the cord or something?
Did you collect your dollars?
Oh.
So, have we learned all the things in Jurassic Park? What have we not done yet? We still need to escape the island.
Collected a set of fossils.
We need to collect a set of fossils.
Have you done that?
I'm sure I've done it over time. What's the most fossils? I think I've had 9 fossils?
That's
Easily.
definitely more than I've ever had.
I
think
rented
I've
it for a while,
That's a
so
lot
I want kind of enough on it.
that's a lot of archaeological
Um,
discoveries for bouncing a metal ball between a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
What's our order?
It's incredible, like a million different variations of the
Guess I'll
exact
start.
same thing. That people go nuts about it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Get comfortable.
Playing games is
Yeah.
playing Fallout again. It's just shooting that same later. 20 different things at once.
Well, it reminds me of like speedrunning in video games. Because some people will take a single game and they'll play it over and over and over again.
Machine over.
And that's sort of what it would be like to own one pinball machine and just play it over and over.
So, my mom's getting Godzilla.
Oh,
The version.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what's that?
I think it's the one just above
Well,
what
that-
Ken has. There's like different tiers.
Oh, premium.
Yeah.
That's
You wanna
not
go
Ken's
second?
personal Godzilla.
I know.
Have a personal Avengers.
I'm pretty sure the one that keeps saying to prepare for the gamma dimension is I think Electra or Star Trek.
What were you saying, Scott?
This thing almost fell over.
It's late. Did I kick it over?
It's leaning a little more forward now, I think.
Our camera stand is drunk.
But not the camera operator.
Camera
Yeah,
operator.
camera operator for staying.
Mostly silver. Alright, so Scott started his right hand
Fine.
Can you hear me, viewers? You're kind of far away from me. I know you can't see that. Got his rescue. Now he's got his set shot. Targets lit. Either side of the truck.
I wonder if Jay is still watching. Might be.
Let me find out.
Oh, come on. Come from the back end of the set target. Off by a little bit.
Yes.
Kind of hard to hit them.
Nice. Hi, Joey. Joey, I'm gonna remove your kneecaps.
Oliver.
What? I will! You might just have it running in the background.
That super spinner lit. Scott smacks it up the middle. It's worth a few million. Probably doesn't care too much though. I don't know anyone that really is.
There is a super spinner champion you can put your initials up for.
Here's your opportunity, Scott. You can get your name on the machine if you nail that center spinner a few times. Scott is passing on the center spinner. Instead, starting with T-Rex mode. Good save. You got your T-Rex multi-ball. Hurry up, started. So he wants to hit the orange shot. Probably up the middle right now.
That's pretty much minimum value.
It's multi-ball and locks in your jackpot.
I
Better
suppose
than nothing, I guess.
It is.
Definitely better than nothing.
technically being
And
eaten by a
somebody
T-Rex
wants to
is
go
technically
for-
feeding a T-Rex.
The red target?
You!
Yeah, it's like the point of view of getting eaten by people.
I mean, Jurassic Park used to be like the most dangerous place for friendships.
So
Like,
Scott dropped the
you
ball
know
on
how
the
the
red
blue
target.
shell in Mario
Instead
Kart
of
can
shooting
ruin
them in
friendships?
play, instead of using his ball
Yeah.
save,
I think out of spite, you push your friend straight into the T-Rex and just start laughing, screaming, and being eaten by several rows of teeth.
and we double drained out
Well,
of.
there's a saying that you don't have to outrun the bear, you just have to outrun the guy next to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would you like to go third or fourth?
I guess I'll go fourth.
Okay.
I will not
Build a
play the
step
game
up.
adventure.
Yeah.
You will bear.
Should I move the machine? It feels a little crooked. Are we
It
good?
is a little crooked.
Be careful not to tilt.
That's good.
Okay.
Good enough.
Good
My
eye.
table might be
Yeah.
crooked.
The screen.
Okay. My choice when I first start is usually to try to get the super skill or the secret skill on the Cena.
I don't even know what the skill shot.
Nice.
Still don't know where the skill shot is.
That's 6 million.
And a few ball save seconds. And most importantly, it got me the scene, which I was wanting to do anyway.
So who wants to shoot that C one?
Sure.
The H is a much better shot to hit. Take advantage of that Halloween ball save. So we need X or T-Rex carry up, but you didn't want to start, so I had that mode going, but it's okay.
The mode will still start when I hit it.
I don't think it will.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you have to qualify to win. I think if you hit it, it gets going.
well then why is the white arrow still lit?
Ah, hit it, find out. After you hit a couple hurry up. Building things.
So technically, beating the T-Rex means racing the go platform in the first place and not just having it raise on its own.
Dang, darn you. Okay, 100,000. Cool.
Now, did it
That's
start your
actually
pattern?
minimum.
I don't think it started your pattern. But that should be a good little challenge. Start the T-Rexes. Little amount of time. And I think 100 is the lowest.
Yeah, it definitely is. I've never done that
Go
before.
T-Rex.
It looks like you have the ball
And
save.
again. And again.
Still got it. Jackpot build up to 1.8.
So the best utility for me right now is to light my left out lane ball save.
Totally agree. Probably gonna shoot it to the right line while hitting. And the ball save light is gone. But we can start our paddock now. And we've confirmed that if you start T-Rex without a paddock going, even if you have the left-right lit for starting the paddock, it's not.
The white light is misleadingly lit.
Yes. Game tricked us.
I wasn't actually in peril by anything. He was just kind of standing there going, oh.
Well, he can see that the dinosaur is like a mile away, slowly walking towards him.
Okay.
So
He's
instead
like,
of
oh
like
no,
running
what do
or
I
anything-
do?
Just stands there and goes,
Yeah.
It's
like a bad game AI. Look at indie game AI. Ugh. Supply drop? What the hell kind of supply drop is amber in it? That's a supply drop, boy. Okay, you got Brachiosaurus back in his paddock.
One guy gets eaten in an outhouse, right?
I have no idea.
I think he gets eaten in a porta potty, so even worse.
Yeah, that's a bad way to die, yeah.
Or maybe like a little tree very least, if he was constipated, the poop came out that.
Yeah. True. Well, you know, I guess if you're gonna trap your pants, then it's a good place to do it.
I mean, yeah, I think anybody would crack their pants if they're about to get eaten by a T-Rex. Also, apparently, the T-Rex can only achieve a top speed of 12 miles an hour. Why were they driving so slow?
It's another misconception that Jurassic Park got wrong.
Yeah.
T-Rex would not have been able to keep up with a car.
Yeah, if it went any faster, its leg bones would snap. I know, Nedry always screws you over.
So our next player is Oliver.
Okay.
Hey, well, there's no chance I'm gonna compete with.
Right. No, well, you're not competing. You're just trying to have fun. So good luck, have fun, and no cursing.
Oliver smacked the truck with one of the T-Rex letters. Got another T-Rex letter, one more, starting to hurry up.
No cursing of Deutsch either. Very good.
What? Nobody's gonna get
Ja, nie dałbym Polski. Niczego никогда.
Suka bliet.
Good luck.
Need two T-Rex letters. One more T-Rex. There's my T-Rex letter. Now hurry up.
Shoot on that ground.
I'm gonna die. Lost my mojo.
Sorry.
It's a power like on my headphones. Non-existent because I left them on.
Plug in.
I don't have any USB ports left here. If I plug something into that, it'll probably freeze my camera, so I'll find another one.
Okay.
Escape and then drain.
Sorry.
KF3, you're up.
Yes, actually, it's not bad. It's a little bit off, but it's not. It's never perfect for long.
So now I'm going to go for the secret skill shot. Oh. And I'm going to miss.
I'm gonna move the microphone closer so I can cough into it.
I'm going to miss that though.
Alright, so Billy has decided to frustrate the hell out of himself by shooting at the O.
Well, right now I can do it freely because the ball save hasn't started yet. So as long as I just hit the posts and then don't hit anything else, I can get theoretically infinite missed O shots.
This is a very well planned out strategy. There's nothing around there that's going to validate his playfield on him, so yeah. Still not a valid playfield. Still, you hit a sling, which started his ball save.
Late on that O. Let's try. I'll Wait. This is like,
Stupid. Oh, yes.
Clear flower. 4. Quattro.
My limit is like 4 shots. Once I miss 4 shots, I try and shoot something else.
Ooh, well, not a Shockies again.
Joey,
Okay,
click for your vocal cords.
I thought it was kneecaps.
It's both of them now.
I don't understand 13-year-old trash talking.
Nobody ever does.
As long as Joey does.
That's why I don't turn on the chat in my, what is it? What immature game do I play? Call of Duty. There's no headphone wearing or chat watching for me playing Call of Duty. Because I'm usually getting my ass kicked by a 13-year-old who's making fun of me.
You will occasionally come across the 9-year-old Mike Screecher screeching out how his dad owns Microsoft and will ban you. Simply being better.
It's anyone's game as we're all not doing well.
I always try not to be a Mike Screecher.
Yes, that's nice. Should aim for not being a screecher ever.
Ball save. Do some rapping. Just get some points. So I'm not shooting at that up. Box ready. Ball's locked. Maybe I should catch a dinosaur before I go through all this. I'll catch a dinosaur. Ha ha ha. I don't like you either, Nedry.
Nobody ever does like Henry. Technically, the whole reason the Jurassic Park incident happened in the first place. That's why I don't.
Damn, Nedry. If it wasn't for you, I would have dinosaur parks to go to today.
it's disappointing that real computer viruses don't have as much personality.
Scott's got his control room ready. It looks like he might be trying to torture himself with an O shot by hitting the right ramp and then. Yeah, it looks.
There's 2 ways to get the O. Either you just pick it off like it's nothing, or you just drive yourself insane.
So Scott is now in position to take a bunch of shots at the O. See if he goes for it. With double scoring worth. The O is not worth really any points, but it's definitely an accomplishment and leads you to getting your Chaos multi-ball. And this rubber off the outlane thing. Move it back, Scott. Towards you.
Oh, yeah, the whole, yeah.
Go, 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 go. Stop.
You ever do that as an edging tactic?
Grab the bottom of the game and pull.
No, pull like this.
No, not intentionally.
You mean back towards yourself?
Yeah. I have heard of it, but I haven't seen it used well.
Yeah, me personally, that would be a. If you want a ball to come down at you faster, I want to try
No,
and
like
avoid.
you can see that it's about to impact something, and instead of increasing the impact, you might want to decrease the impact.
I sort of do that with slings, but no, that's a side to side thing. Like at the bottom of the sling, I'll push away from where the ball is going to hit. Like if it's on the top of the sling, I try and push into the ball to get it to have more momentum. But yeah, off the bottom of the sling, I want it to come off softer and try and do a catch on a flipper. There's lots of angles involved and momentum going on to that decision though, so it's not an always thing. But I never pull towards me now.
I never do either.
This is the hooch.
That was scary.
Yep.
Keep the flippers down. Otherwise
Yeah,
you end up
I'm
with
not
scary.
the best about that.
Me neither.
You know who does that? Colin Urban. I I've seen him doing that a lot. He pulls the machine back towards
All right.
himself.
He's pretty good, so he may be doing something right there. Was he on a stream trying to line it up for the camera or anything, or
No, I've
I'm just kidding.
Just when I've played him, I've seen him do it.
The better strategy.
Do you know what circumstances he does it in?
Okay.
I would think. I mean, what it looks like to me is that he's trying to get the ball to hit higher up on
First
the
touch the
sling.
ground and then the handle.
Oh.
Is that the ground would be?
Thanks for that tip.
Does seem
And there's a better path, so it won't bother taking the path of two. Pro tip for everybody in the audience.
Save.
Oliver needs 2 more bashes to get the hurry up going, or is he already through that? I think he now has the T-Rex mode ready to go, which is good. It's worth a lot of points.
Yeah, issue is, I think that was my ball 3.
That's a problem.
Was that ball 3? Wow, we all did not do well. Who played the least worst?
Yeah, that
So
was.
we go from
that wasn't
2
great, guys.
games close to over $1 billion to 4 games below 100 million.
Okay.
totally creamed all of you.
I let you
You already
win.
said that. Thank you. We heard you.
It's like Scott hasn't won any dollars yet today, so I'll just play poorly.
Oh.
Well, now does that mean you start off on the whole wizard mode thing? Because now we're going to go into that whole hold the flippers and escape Nublar. Who wants to start?
Sure, me.
I don't know how to do it.
Do you know how to set it up? Hold both flippers. Go for it.
Okay.
Do you know what you're doing?
No, he does not.
So you're going into the wizard mode. Hold both flippers down,
Well, doesn't he need to start 4-player game first?
and on the back of it, go right. No, don't hit start. Right. Right. Challenge. Hit start. 4 times.
Okay.
Are we,
Okay.
So what you're doing here is you're trying to get off of the island. So you're starting at the back. You're starting at the last paddock. And what you want to do is I kind of forget.
Okay.
So your rescues are going to be lit, and you're going to have arrows that light once you hit your rescues. So if you shoot for a rescue.
Does it
Currently
time
I have
out?
remaining fuel. I don't know what that means, but I'm a little scared.
So the more shots you hit increases your fuel. You're kind of in a hurry up. You want to do things quicker before you run out of fuel. You have 3 trucks to do this in. So if you lose a ball, you lose your truck. If you run out of fuel, you lose your truck. So yeah, beyond that, you want to hit a rescue.
Okay.
So your left ramp. Any other of your game modes, functions are not going to be there. You don't have any multi-balls that you can go for. It's a pretty linear kind of thing. So that kills your truck. And it looks like you keep going. So you're going to play all 3 of your trucks before the next player plays.
Okay.
I don't know what it'll do.
I don't know where that could be. I went.
I don't think you have any skill shots or anything. You're just straight out.
Oh,
You got a ball save, so that's good.
True. Ah!
Shoot in the inlane, which is always cool to do.
oh.
That might be the end of truck 2.
Yeah.
So you're down to 1 more truck.
Forget how volcano. And not all of them. They were seen traveling in a convoy. But being Jurassic Park, what else can they do? Oh.
Left ramp. Nice, almost.
Oh. What did that do? I don't know.
You can change direction on which way you go, but you have to
There
get
you
a
go.
rescue. Whoa, that changes where your rescues were. So, yeah, hitting the truck will move your rescues. So now you want to hit the center shot instead. You are kind of timed. You're down to 27 fuel remaining, which is essentially seconds. Yeah, that built up a little fuel for you. So now you've got that.
That guy didn't get eaten. I don't know what I did, but I did something.
So now it looks like you want to hit the raptor pit.
Oh, great. I have to go in and dance with raptors?
Yes, if you want to advance off the island.
There goes my last truck.
All right.
That was a
Someone
good
want to
try,
go
though.
second?
Okay.
I'm going to knock over cameras if I try and get over there right now.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
Tangled
I'm
up
not
in all
very
this
good at skating.
cord stuff. So,
What? They were side actors anyway.
Oliver's total after all that is 22.231880.
Okay.
So
That's your target, Scott. And it looks like Oliver had the right path to go down, and it's telling you to go down the left path. So I think if you follow the path that's semi-lit, you can see they're sort of dim on the middle of the playfield, it'll be easier. You won't have to get as many rescues. I think if you go off of that path, which you can do by changing the direction of the truck, that is going to make them harder, but worth more points. So, yeah, get some rescues. That's your goal.
So, why is the gate blinking? Does anyone
I have no idea.
It's worth good stuff. It doubles the value of your next rescue if you hit the target in the back.
Okay.
So,
It also adds fuel.
again, no skill shot or anything. You're just going straight for rescues. Your truck is going to change which rescue you want to get. I personally like these two rescues, so I'll leave them on these shots and try and get the center shot, or the right shot is kind of easy to do. Scott goes for the right shot, so now he wants to get the other rescue, which is up the center. Strategically used his ball save to get the ball to feed to the right flipper for him. Up the middle. Nice. So now that he's got that part of it done, now he wants to shoot the red shot to... I forget what it says to do.
Oh no!
And he still gets to keep playing, because you play all three trucks. So he's taking the lead, and he's still on his first paddock.
Still can't hit that ramp.
So yeah, the left ramp gets you through that paddock, I believe, and on to the next one. So we're now through that paddock. Other rescues are going to light, I believe. They do. So if you don't like those rescues, the cool thing is you can hit the truck to change those rescues. Smack the truck. So that changed your rescue to the easier left ramp instead of the side ramp. So where you're facing right now, good. You put yourself on the easier path by hitting that truck. And you want to hit one of the red shots is the escape route. Could be the first red shot you hit. Could be the second, third. I don't know if there's more than 3 lit. But one of those red shots is going to be the path to escape. There you go. Exit found. So we switched back to the hard dinosaur. So you might want to smack the truck again before you go to the next dinosaur. There you go. So you're back on the easy path. Still got a truck lit. Everything's good.
The hard path would be worth more points, right?
It would be. So yeah, do you want to go for more points, more rescues, or do you want to go the easier path? I'm directing you to the easier path because, man, you're on your last truck and it's not looking good for you to escape this island. So I recommend staying on the shortest path and just getting there, Scott. So we've moved on to our third paddock. Second one. Still only on the second one. Needs to hit how many rescues? You have 2 rescues. I don't know if you have to hit all 3 of these rescues. Nice shot on the O shot. So it looks like we need the left ramp and the center shot. One interesting thing I found out when I got here once, tilt kills all your trucks.
Oh.
Not just the truck in progress. If you have 3 trucks left and you get a little too excited and you tilt it, you're losing all your trucks, not just the one in play. So don't tilt. Well, now you can tilt because you're on your last truck anyway. Really. All right, exit found. Left ramp. We'll keep them on the easy path, which is good. All right, now we're set up for it. Left ramp. Beautiful. Couple more rescues. Find the exit. And Scott's got 2 paddocks to go to get out of it. Then the game is going to tell him to stop playing because he did well. And to put more money in if he was on location. Which, me personally, I find that kind of a frustrating thing when the game tells me when to stop. Especially after I've beaten something. But thankfully we're just playing for fun here. And maybe $1 or 2. One more rescue left. Bashing the truck would be a good way to go here to switch that rescue to an easier shot. And we went out the left out lane. But Scott ended up with over 174 million. Which is going to take the lead. 177, 391, something, something, something. And his game is now over. But we still have more games to play. Myself and Billy are still up. Debating, should I limbo under this? I'll be player 3. But I'm not limboing because I'm getting old and I'm not that limber anymore. I'm going to take the easy way out. One rescue. Move it. Different rescue. I don't like that side shot. Did I have my ball save going? I did. No, I lost the shot. Still had a ball save that time. Alright, that was the exit. I'm on the right path. I'm escaping. Nope. Still an easy path. I'm going in. Now I need 3 rescues. I have a ball save going. I didn't need to know. Right side. Not the exit. Center. Center was the exit.
Hey Scott,
Yeah.
since you know a lot about coffee,
Not really.
do you have any tips for getting a lot of protein as a vegetarian?
Get out of the sun.
Yeah, I do that.
Get out. Oh, good. Want to split there. But I got one.
I like tofu, but I'm not familiar with baked bread. Is that in those like smaller like square packages?
Not
Yeah, it is the smaller ones. The smaller pack. Those are baked.
They aren't that good, but maybe it would be better if you know.
Oh, yeah, they're so much better.
So do you eat it on its own or do you use it on its own? I've been
Alright.
I've been trying to do push-ups and stuff, and it's hard to meet my macros, like how much protein is recommended per day. It's hard to get that much. Yeah, I've been having egg whites.
I'm almost there.
That's all.
Okay.
That's protein in the
Nail the O shot.
Protein's in the yolk.
No, it's in the white.
I don't think so. I'm very good.
All rescues lost. Alright, Billy, if you can get off the island, I think you will win this.
I can't believe they're gone.
Skip the bonus. Come on.
What was the target I set? It's really hard to read because the display keeps going super bright. $366. Yeah, Billy gets off the island. He's going to win this. Uses the ball save. Gets his ball back. He's got the left ramp lit. Does it, he's going to choose the harder way to go. Billy picks the hard way. He's probably going to have more rescues to hit than just the standard 2. Is that true? Yeah, there's 3 and 4 of them? Wow, yeah.
Oh, I better not tilt.
Don't tilt. All trucks will be lost. So yeah, by picking the harder way, the way that wasn't dimly lit, Billy has to hit more rescues.
Now he can get back on track for the next one.
Yes, but I think he has to go through the middle. He'll have to do one of the middle ones, which is also harder. So yeah, you can get back to the easier track. Billy's not trying to escape though. He wants to win the whole $2 that we have in the pot there, so.
I didn't know we were betting dollars on this.
Oh, we did not put any dollars on it.
No dollars in the coin returns, no deal.
Billy is playing for fame and fortune, and
Minus-
still does
minus
not
the
want to tilt.
Minus the fortune.
Yes, there's no fortune involved here. We are just playing for fame. Don't listen to me.
Has any of us hit a side loop to side ramp combo today?
I didn't notice.
I think I did once.
Nice. This one's really fast, so it's extra hard.
Yeah. Running low on fuel.
Uh-oh.
Bash that target for fuel. Good idea. That gave you 14, 12, 11, 10 fuels left. That added some fuel. We now have 40 fuels. Oh, you are so set now. So completing one of the paddocks will give you more fuel. I think 40 is the max you can, I don't know about the max, but looks like that's where you start out with it. And Billy has 3 rescues to go, 2 rescues, 1. He's just ripping out the rescues. If there's dinosaurs around, Billy is the guy you want there for you.
So just stand like this until he gets
Yes. Go into a full panic. He's got your back. Now we're going for set trap targets, which is also harder than the other levels. You didn't have to do the set traps if you go the easy way. We got our fuel counting down to about 20 seconds now. Alright, 2 trucks to go. The hard way, but he's probably already got the points. You're at 236 already. So yeah, way more valuable to do the hard way.
Side loop to side ramp combo.
That was a slow one though. He wanted it to go fast.
Still need the sound effect.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
more than 250 for that.
So what do we have to do now? Alright, you had to hit both targets. Damn, that makes it a lot harder. Not the exit. We need another red shot to find the exit. Is it the left shot? The left shot was the exit. Then we went on to our next paddock. I didn't see if it was a hard one. I still can't really tell if it's a hard one or not. I think it is a hard one. Just straight going down the side. I don't know if it carries your warnings. Does it carry your warnings between trucks too?
We're not gonna find out.
Alright, we got like 12 rescues to go, it looks like. No, I think there's only 3, but he did start with like 6. Oh! Nice. 1 rescue to go. And if our viewers are paying attention, it's the hard rescue, but you can smack the truck to make it an easier one. Well executed. Did it before I even finished talking about it. But now back to the hard set trap targets. But even though he's still got a few paddocks left, he's already in the lead.
Wow, you hit both of them in one shot.
That was the good old hit one target, bounce it off the back of the truck, and hit the other target shot.
Yep.
It requires
Totally
really precise aiming.
Yes,
You did that on purpose?
probably this guy can play pinball. You really know someone plays pinball a lot when they let the ball dead bounce like 4 times before taking a shot. I judge people's pinball playing skills on how often they dead bounce.
Oh no, I'm in trouble with my never dead bounce. It's too
I just never
scary.
flip the buttons, so.
It does keep the drain a lot smaller if you keep the flippers down, so not flipping buttons is not a bad strategy to keep the ball in play. For 3 or 4 bounces, you're probably in trouble if you continue. You have something counting down. Hit something. Oh, you ran out of fuel. Do you have another truck?
Nope.
Still got the game though. $463. So significantly more. I almost made it off the island. You still had 2 left to go. 3 kind of. You had 2 paddocks and then the gate. So if you're ever challenged on escaping Nublar, go the hard way. You'll get more points. You may not escape the island. You're going to get eaten by dinosaurs, but you will win dollars. If you were playing for dollars,
If
which we're
there are
not.
dollars in the coin slot.
So,
It's been 2 hours 20 minutes.
do we want to drag Lost World over here? It's fairly close. Easily to drag. I'll just have to adjust cameras. We're down for some Lost World. Fits the theme well. Jurassic Park, Lost World. Not the same theme. It's just a coincidence the names are similar, but it's a dinosaur-y kind of game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Sega Lost World.
That's all the way on the other side of the arcade. I don't want to have to drag that over here. I was thinking more of the old school.
I thought you played that once on here. No?
This Lost World?
Yeah.
Maybe?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I know we played
Well,
Star Trek.
Played Star Trek, Skateball.
We did 8 Ball Deluxe. Did we do 8 Ball Deluxe, man?
You did it during the tournament.
We could do Super Mario Brothers.
I like Lost World.
We'll be here forever.
You like Lost World?
I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Scott likes Lost World too. I like Lost World. Oliver, Lost World? Alright, we're doing some Lost World, viewers. If you're not familiar with it, it's an early solid state from Bally. I'll bring it over here and show you.
Whoa.
And then it's over.
I do like the song, but I get things going. Viewers are getting bored. Is this entertaining at all, viewers? How to move pinball machines on slash. Put it back in its home after the stream. Now.
Okay, hitting the light.
Prepare for the gamma dimension.
We're not prepared. Shut up already.
This is Lost World, viewers. Alright, everything's lined up perfect, right?
No, it's
No.
garbage actually.
Garbage.
Yes.
We can do
Garbage.
This is
Okay,
always
that's
the fun one.
better. Yeah, I know, because it needs to be more straight on and closer.
Oh, now I'm having issues with that one. Are we anywhere close on the 4 displays?
No.
Not
well,
at all.
I mean, you got 2 out of 4,
2 out of 4.
which is not good enough.
Not as close. We could always do the whole break off.
Prepare for the gamma dimension.
Huh.
Not gonna pay on me, are you?
What am I doing? Goodness, that.
Okay.
And we're going to normal tripod here.
Okay. Do it.
Try not to break it.
Okay. That is
Are we
better.
getting better views?
Yes, that's much better. I mean, it's. Yeah.
Everything legible?
Yes. So now the whole thing needs to come this way.
Excellent.
More. And it's towards me,
2.
please. A little more, a little more. That's good. Wait, that was too far. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so I can see.
Lost World.
Yes.
Player camera?
Player camera is decent. And you know the tripod's ugly, but whatever.
Tripod from
Well, I mean, like you can see.
Sunpack 4200 XL.
Prepare
Yeah,
for the gamma dimension.
It's nice to give the viewers a scene of the equipment that you use. It's nothing special. It's like random tripod I got with one of the cameras.
Who doesn't love a good tripod shot, Ken?
Yes.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Who won?
Billy.
Billy won. I was second. Always gambling for dollars. I mean, playing a skill game for dollars. Because pinball's all skill. So, what are your guys' thoughts on these games as equalizers?
What do you mean by equalizers?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Does playing this game make it easier for beginner players to play against you?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, I still get my ass handed to me on.
Are
solid
you
state
more or
games.
less likely to get your ass handed to you on these, though, than you are on, like, Stern? Do you want to play me or Billy or Scott on a Stern, or would you rather play us on an
Well,
old
I
school
guess
game?
this just because it's shorter in nature, faster.
It makes the pain go quicker.
But no, I find skilled players are skilled no matter what, and
Ah,
That's pretty sensitive.
so
happens.
Billy tested the tilt out for us and found there.
Forgot about that too.
This error of pinball, you have no warnings. Move it a little bit too much, you're in trouble. So I want to hit a lot of saucers on this, correct, guys?
The
my strategy.
the stand-up targets are important.
It's not
On the
level.
left, on the left and the right. I believe that will light. I think it's double scoring or double bonus.
Yeah, spotting enough of the
Is that the only way to get them and shoot at them directly there?
Mm-hmm. Or by accident.
And I need the B up top too, not just those in here.
I think that just these four are the most important. The two up top aren't as important.
Whoop. My tap passing skills are lacking. I'll hit a saucer instead. Yeah, we're leaning a little bit to this direction. We'll level it next game if we play next game. That'll make getting the B harder. A little more challenging. Nice. Nice. Either of you guys smack the side of the game?
What?
This is definitely a
Like
smack the side of the game
I do
game.
sometimes, yeah.
Don't do it now because the computer's right there, and
Okay.
that would suck.
What, doing this?
Yeah, smash, like go to smack the side. No. When you
Oh, you mean
have it
slap
in
the
outlet.
side? Yeah.
Right hand side, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you try it on the left, you'll possibly break
Can-
my computer.
Yeah.
Can we move the laptop slightly?
Maybe.
I don't need to
have to
slap
be,
it.
right?
It's
Yeah.
Cameras
fine.
are going to go everywhere. It's going to be awesome. But yeah.
I think that I only do that on EM where the out lane is so wide that there's like 2 solid inches
Yes.
of sidewall
Yeah.
available.
Okay.
I used to do that with stars a lot. A
Oh.
lot of side to side.
Our 4th player display is not accurate.
Okay.
It's a 3-player game.
Did we put? I think we. Anyway. We should put up 4. You want to play Lost World?
Nope.
Maybe not.
Nope.
We are on a 3-player game. Okay.
That's okay. You can play next game.
Hey, I'm first.
I was like, where did all my progress go on my letters? I got nothing. And 500 points?
I don't think it keeps the progress.
No, it's going to reset on me. Doing some good dead passing on this one? I have no progress on anything, so I'll get the A. Start. And that lane. Gotta learn to do that.
Yeah.
So I've got a commanding lead with 19,000. Scott needs 7,000 to catch up. 7,000 will pass me. I don't know how achievable that is on this game.
Hello.
And we got the A. A is key. Scott takes the lead with a saucer hit. So yeah, those saucers can get pretty high. They're up to 5 now. I don't know, how do you build the value? Apparently the inlane, because it just switched when you went through an inlane.
I think it might also switch when you hit the saucer.
Alright. So I think you're on 6 now.
Looks like
and
the saucer
light's
lights.
Kind of flaky.
The saucer lights are out, maybe.
Nah, just the 6
Okay.
is flaky there, apparently. So advance it. We'll see a light again.
There we go.
There we go. So it should advance to the next one. There it goes. And I've got to fix the 9,000 light. So the saucers are worth 10,000 now, which is obviously a pretty significant score. And what's really interesting is player 4 is just racking up points somehow.
Let's. I don't need a special. Let's go with that.
We should definitely be looking at the B up top.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
get the bid.
Yeah.
Prepare for the
Too early. That's nice. Oh, it hits back the other way? That's crazy.
Which is good. We're still getting crushed by player 4. They have 78,000. This is very odd behavior. I wonder if we're ever going to catch them.
Not hit that spinner.
Well, you're now ahead of player 4, and their score is going backwards.
You're obsessed with
Up, they're going
player
back up. Stop hitting what you just hit. They have 0. Now we're where we should be.
Too early. Forgot what the captive ball does. Not much. Okay. Oh, no.
Nice ball. Ah, now we're screwed.
Yeah, pretty much.
750, 67, 90. Yeah, good luck, Billy.
How do you get an extra ball?
Bet you has something to do with the letters.
It's the captive ball, I think. Or the... What would you call that? It's not really captive.
It is a captive ball.
It is, yeah. Well, I mean, it can move.
It's not a captive Newton ball. It's just a regular gold captive ball. So many times people get balls stuck in points for me.
Where?
They'll show me, they'll get a ball stuck somewhere else and be like, oh, there it is. Give me the B. Got the B. Give me the inlane. Got the inlane. And the captive ball. The heck with the other things down the bottom. I'll just get them by accidentally bouncing around. We're doing spinners. And A. So A let the captive ball for 5,000. Getting both A and B lit up for 5,000. And I really want to hit it, although it's probably not a good shot to hit. But here we go. That 5 just sounded nice.
Backhandable, too.
Oh, is it? That's
if it,
tight.
if,
That's
well,
nice.
if it, you need the ball to roll up the flipper a little bit.
It's
Yeah,
one of those cheating backhands.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm spinning. Get out of there. Good. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Prepare for the gamma dimension.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Now I got my special set up. Yeah, I'm disappointed it skipped over my 10 and went straight to
Just
special.
it advances the saucer
Yeah.
amount.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Ah!
Did not take advantage of any of those 10,000. But yeah, shooting the inlane is always fun. I highly recommend it on every game. Even though some will end up trading you, but it's a fun little challenge to do. I don't know if Scott just tried to do it on the fly there.
No, I tried to bank the ball off the sling into the target, and it worked. I was just curious to see if it would work.
So now shoot the D like that,
Yeah,
and I'll
let's
be
see.
impressed.
All right.
It is hard to do it
It's got to be on the fly, I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
A little more shallow.
Yeah.
Still getting crushed by player 4. They're not your dollars.
They're not?
Player 4 crushed. 770. That is so odd.
Let's do real 4-player and see if it goes.
You ready to be player 4, Oliver?
Sure. Why not? Okay, well, hold on, we're starting a game.
So, screw it up. It's like playing a 4-player game. Might have fixed it. Inlane. One more letter to go. That was risky. Got a little too tricky with flipper stuff. One thing you don't want to do on old school games is get too tricky with flipper stuff. You really just want to hit the ball a lot of times, not try and cradle, not try and post pass. Catch and go. Often, just go. Don't even bother catching. Scott doing some nice little drop catches here to get control of the ball. Nice save there. That F is not cooperating. Good nudge to get it away from the out lane there. For anyone that wanted a good example of nudging, that was perfect, because if you didn't do that nudge, it would bounce really light.
Oh, wow. I barely even moved it.
A follow-up of how not to nudge, because you tilt, you lose all your bonus, and games from this era, bonus is huge. You don't want to tilt. Unless you had just such a crappy ball that you don't have any bonus build up. Billy tried to get tricky with the flippers and doing tap passes, which looked really sweet. And live tap passing so hard to do.
Well, in that instance, the ball was bouncing up and down on the flipper, and that's
Yeah.
why my
Didn't
rolling
shock
shot
me
cost
too
too
much.
Good.
Yeah, you did it,
Have
but
fun.
just when it was above the flipper.
Yeah,
No, there's no ball save and don't nudge because it's sensitive. Not that you're nudging.
it's really flat.
Alright, so our score display is behaving normally now. So we'll know what Oliver has at the end of the game.
Which is
And as
0
of right
points.
now,
He's finished.
uh-oh,
What?
He finished all 4 letters on the bottom.
we're in trouble. He's got his 3 times
Cool.
bonus. Hitting
You're
a
doing really well.
spinner
well.
would be really good for him to do. In lane's
I
great.
think you might have to fact check that. I don't think I'm doing that well against best players in the state. I just don't think that's the case. Good.
Morgan. Yeah, one of the displays is out.
No.
You can't tell, but you're winning.
Ow! What?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're winning.
Good ball.
Maybe not. What, is that score? I don't understand.
Maybe it is an equalizer. Maybe you're right.
That's gotta be inaccurate. I should not be doing this well against the best in the state.
Take it. Take the lead.
I don't understand that nudge.
The one I just did?
Yes.
It was kind of a panicky thing. Like it was going way to the right, and I just got panicky. It was not a very good timed nudge or anything.
It was smart that it was an even nudge with both hands because
That was a nudge I probably
the
not
way I
have.
tilted was I didn't do them together. I did one and then the other, and that tilted it. Does this mean
Player
player 2? Yes.
Scott plunges the A. Almost. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, there.
Knocking out the side letters by bouncing everywhere. It's a 1,000 saucer collect. A nice save because the table's not really level and it's not kicking out great.
Alright. Let's see.
E, D, and the B. Nice shot at the D.
Okay.
Saucer's worth 3,000. We don't care about that. We're gonna try and in-lane pass it. Get a shot at the E. Oh! So close. Come on, Sling. Help him out. 3,000 saucer collect, which will advance it to 4,000. Another nice save. Right back in the saucer for 4,000.
Yeah. Oh, I
Then we
see
got
the
our other
B.
target. So now we have 3 times playfield. And then that saucer finally lost strength and kicked it down the middle on him.
It's a good bonus though.
Scott takes a commanding lead. 3 times lots of bonus. That last letter up top would have given him 5 times bonus. Billy plunges the B. While I'm yelling in his ear about simple gameplay. Nice little spinner hit. Hitting the spinner is good because it advances your bonus. Probably better. Nice. The ball just walked itself right back in.
Now I nudged that.
Very, very subtle nudging from Billy to get that ball
Yeah,
to
my nudge
walk
did nothing.
itself back in. He did do little minor hand movements.
So therefore, I nudged it in.
Wow.
Yeah, the machine does weigh a couple 100 pounds probably, and the ball weighs, what, 10 ounces? It's kind of amazing how little nudges do impact the ball. Not that you're nudging back there. I know we're kidding around and your nudging did nothing, but little tiny nudges can change the ball path so much. So we got our A and B, getting some pop bumpers going. 3,000 saucer collect. Nice little drop catch for another saucer collect. Power in lane, not really a power in lane, but an in lane.
Oh, you're
Been
up,
killed
Oliver.
by the center
Excuse
pop.
me, what is going on with my little score thing?
Oh yeah, I was changing from 2 to, well, to
2 to
The
0.
42 might be legit, but yes, you're right.
Yeah.
It keeps changing. We'll pay attention.
Good
Do we
luck.
want to go do a game of Battlezone after this? I really, really want to.
Jurassic Park's in the way.
We'll move the games out of the way, and then we'll slide the table and
I'm doing
cameras
this
over.
well against the best in the state. That's just. Let me use a fact check this.
Are we the best in the state anymore?
I think so.
Number 7. Are you number 1, Billy?
I guess you could say we are number 1. I guess you could say that
People from
we
Eugene
are number
top
1.
5, I
Nice.
Alright.
There's one of them that's
Hog?
won like 3 out of the 4 games he's played
think.
at.
I saw that.
Definitely Pog.
Hog dog. Hog dog.
Another saucer.
Thanks.
Crushing the saucers.
Mm-hmm.
Another one? No.
Wait.
And the score's back to 0.
What?
Good.
He rolled it.
No.
Huh?
Alright, don't worry about the score. Let's keep playing.
What
Good
was
ball.
your score?
I think it's 100. Yeah, it's 100.
Nice.
Excuse me, what?
Still in the lead after
You're in the
2
lead.
balls.
No, I'm doing this well against the best in the state.
You are.
That's not a thing.
It's a thing.
So,
My bad.
Maybe old machines are your true pinball calling. Maybe I should return my Godzilla and get you a lost world.
Tap passing skills are weak.
I tried it. I couldn't do it. It's harder.
Ooh.
Dead bouncing skills are kind of weak. 2. Alright, so Scott steps up in second place, 92 to 107. But he's in the lead for the money. Next time, Oliver's bringing dollars with him and throwing dollars down. Ooh, hello. Scott is determined to get those side letters, but throws a spinner up there. Another spinner. A few more pops. How's my commentary here?
It's great.
Following the action well. Alright, we got our playfield up to 3 times now. Spinner will be nice, add a couple of the bonus. Saucer was worth 1,000. I don't know if that's what he was shooting for.
Really pushing his luck.
Really pushing his luck, playing on the tip of the flippers, which is the fun
Here we
place
go
to
down
play
the
on the
middle.
flippers.
Oh, come on.
Keeps trying to shoot himself down the middle, which finally worked. But he takes a commanding lead. Billy's going to step up with 40,000 to Scott's 164,000. 122 to go, Billy.
So, when you do a tap pass, does it look the same as when I do one?
I was doing it too hard. I have a hard time getting
It's really
just...
hard on this. It's
Yeah.
surprisingly difficult.
This one's giving it a little bit of power.
I like the ones that give it extra power. I like a really light tap pass.
Yeah, Harlem Globetrotters is a game that comes to mind. Or Paragon.
Paragon's surprisingly easy.
I wanted to.
see this one.
So Scott takes the dollar scores, but Oliver's here to,
No, if Oliver wins, he should get the dollars.
I
We'll give him
mean,
the dollars.
alright,
I technically could split it with whoever.
$3 on the line if you can get 50,000 on this ball.
Yeah, sounds about
More
right.
like 58,000 or so.
Odds
So
severely stacked against me.
You can do
not
it.
really.
You can do it.
And
You're
I
averaging
used
above
to
that as it is.
Maybe, possibly, probably, maybe. That's a something. It's a something. Are you kidding me?
Good playing though.
Yeah, but you came in second.
Second.
Oh, want to do one-handed.
pretty good.
Something.
Yeah.
I want to do Battle Zone.
All right.
Okay.
Stream's been going for so
You're the
long.
boss,
I
applesauce.
haven't played that in like years.
All right, viewers. So what we're doing here, I'm gonna try and move my cameras over and rig them in some way where you can watch us to play Battle Zone.
You don't look too thrilled about playing Battlezone.
Do you want to play Battle Zone, Billy? Do you know how to
Not
play Battle Zone?
particularly.
Battle Zone is awesome.
Is it even 4-player?
It's not 4-player, I don't
Okay.
think. I don't even know if you can play 2 players on it.
It looks slow
Why,
paced.
why don't you just
It's
take
slow,
this camera
yeah,
and
but
call it
it's
I think I can do the tripod. I can do that one.
I'm not
probably better.
open-minded.
it's like pre-Tron-esque.
I'm not open-minded at all.
help you?
Really vector.
Yes. I didn't. When I played it the other day, I'm like, I don't get why you guys were like crowding around it and getting all excited. It
This
wasn't-
game is so
didn't do it for me.
awesome.
I didn't get it.
Can we see our Battle Zone
I think it's just the
Yeah.
controls are kind of unique on it.
Thank you. This is, sorry.
Sorry, I can try to go under. How's
Is
that?
this going to work?
Yeah, that's decent. I mean, it's not great. Should we kill the other screens and make that just full screen except for the logo?
Sure, that's a good idea.
Thank you. Except I don't know what's what. Oh, yeah, I do. So that's one.
Isn't it so much easier when you're not playing someone?
Yeah, that's the thing about that movement. It's such a delicate movement that it
Oop. See, I can do things.
Reorganize camera?
I did.
We got some Battle Zone action going on.
I can do it. I can do it. How's that?
Can we get it closer? Let's try and get it closer. I'm gonna steal your pinball machine and use it as a table.
Okay.
The power came out, but it's okay because I'm sure it's been
That's
charging for a while.
light.
I feel like you really
Power
need to
to
tap
her,
pass
okay.
on that machine. It's so easy to shaft.
Oh, light power? Okay.
That's probably easy.
Yeah. As long as you don't shaft too hard, you go up and over.
I tapped past to get it back. I just getting the tournament. The problem with the shaft on that is that the opening is very narrow, so it would be easy to slam the
Okay.
ball either the metal wire form or the rubber.
Battle Zone.
Battle zone.
A lot of space.
It's just a ball size space.
But
All right,
back
somebody
off.
play Battle Zone.
You play Battle Zone.
I need to. Well, you can monitor the camera. All right. Can we
Yes.
play 2 players?
I will look at
Only
the
1
camera.
player game. Get him! Nope, not even close. Tank first. He's shooting at me. I'm in trouble. I got away. Nope. That tank guy. That's gonna miss. He's gonna shoot. I'm in trouble. I'm not very good at Battle Zone.
It's hard. I remember. Not as hard as Defender. It's hard to get used to those controls.
I played Defender on the PS2.
Yeah.
There's that one thing that comes from this that's going to kill me. All right. I think that might have been my first time ever. Ah.
Side.
Oh, I'm going reverse.
Have you played Star Wars First One? Star Wars First One.
He's shooting at me. I can hear him.
Yeah, really.
All right, come on, fast moving thing. I GC'd it. Who's next? We did this okay. We can see the
Also,
controls.
you can go forwards and backwards too. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, it makes it easier for the tank to shoot you if you stay in the middle.
Yeah.
Not You got it. All right. Usually okay until those fast things come down.
Starting, hit him, hit him.
Uh-oh.
So I get more lives?
You get 4 more lives. Ooh, where'd that even come from?
You can see the enemies on your radar.
Yeah,
There's somebody to my side.
Takes the long shot and makes it. And he appears right in his view. Makes it. One of those fast things is going to come down any minute. Uh-oh.
Oh, that totally missed you.
In your face. Or is that a fast sound? Not a fast sound yet. Ah! Boom! Nice shot. Alright, fast one's coming up. Yep, fast one's gonna kick your ass from behind. You get hit by the fast thing. The fast thing coming down. Let's go.
Wow.
Tchaikovsky.
Alright.
Billy takes second place with 9,000. We got Scott coming up, who my understanding is like a pro Battlezone player from back in the day.
Like 40 years.
He used to be heavily involved in the Battlezone competitions that were going on in the mid-'80s.
Alright.
Scott takes the first tank down. He's got a faraway tank. It didn't sound like the other tank shot at him. So we're good.
Where are you?
He's got a shot coming and he got hit. There we go. Oh, he's got a shot coming at him and it missed. Scott dodges the other tank shot.
Fire.
Fire. Alright, we got 3 tanks down now, I think. Oh, he just went blowing right by that tank. Back in sight, and the shot is no good. Other tank is shooting at him, and he's just spinning in place, which you can hear the other tank shooting. Just gotta find it. Nope. Alright, other tank is right in front of him. It's hard to actually get the faraway shots, but Scott nails it. That's worth points, I think, but not, it doesn't kill you, so who really cares? But that tank will kill you. There we go, shoot it, and he got the tank. Other tank is right in front of him and broke the screen. But got to hear some Tchaikovsky, and he went with AAA also, which makes things kind of confusing, but it looks like he came in 3rd place. Where are my dollars? We did not put dollars. We gotta really get better at putting dollars in slots.
It's important to you.
But anyway, I think we're calling it a night there. Calling it a night there?
Sure.
Alright, we're calling it a night there. Thank you for watching Battlezone with us here at Next Level. And we'll see you next week at 5 o'clock. I think. 5:15, 5:30. We're bad at being on time, but thank you for watching and stuff. Bye-bye.
Bye.